Alright, welcome back. I am going to try... Actually, I didn't even check. We just made it to level 9. So I'm going to unlock those two. And all three of these. So we now have a 50% passenger income bonus. We can add 2 cars to a train. And we can do loading and unloading, takes half the time. I don't know how much I care about that one. But this one creates an interesting strategy because we keep choosing the slowest train, right, to deliver goods. But if I put one of these on the fastest train, I don't think it affects the speed of the train, the number of cars. So we could have a faster train that's delivering more goods. And then here, just to show, like the octopus was the minimum, right? So we're talking 4.8 when it's under load. Then this was a big upgrade, almost double. Under double, like 1.5. And then this is 11.1, which is tremendously better than this. I mean, it is over double. We never do the middle guy. There's some math that I don't bother getting into. I would rather just deliver more cargo. And, you know, this is 6.9 miles an hour versus 4.8. I mean, I do say that the 7.5 is a big deal compared to this. So I guess you could argue that that's a big deal compared to this. Then it jumps up to 9.9. But here, you're looking, the difference is not as big, but it's 3 extra pieces of cargo. I think if anything, so like in that last mission when I was delivering bicycles, this middle train might have been the better option because it moves slightly faster and it's never going to have a full load because, you know, the bicycles are being produced and there's never always a bunch of them waiting to be picked up. So that is probably a chance where the middle one would have been a better option. And then, of course, this is our passenger train guy. And, you know, we're going from 25 to 27. That was barely noticeable. The big reason you upgrade is for the extra cargo. And then this one, it jumps to 30, but the cargo does not go up. So, big difference there. This 75 is when it's empty, and you're really going to have empty when you're doing passenger. Okay, so this is a nice boost. This, of course, is nice. And I can only imagine this was 5,000, this was 15, this was 30. I mean, this is going to be 45 or 50 grand for one of these. It's just going to be way too much money. But let's see. It's called the Submarine. That's going to be a weird mission. Alright, first thing, always pause. We need to do 2 specialists, or no more than 2 specialists. Oh, you suck. 80 iron by 1912. We're starting in 1900. And there's 3 objectives. All down here in Lillefado. What is this? This is... looks like a Norwegian. Alright. In Lillefado, we need brass pipes, glass, and iron. And then, of course, there's a sand, which is actually right below it. They gave us a free bridge here, but it's going to cost 70 grand just to unlock this area. 70 grand to unlock that, which looks like there's the line. There's the line again. So this is going to be its own little area, and there's the line. And then over here, 70 more grand. It demands coal, which is there. We use copper ore and coal to make copper ingots. Copper ingots are then needed there. Oh, there's another coal. And then an iron to make iron ore. That makes sense. Which, there, iron ingots. And then that just needs iron ore. This takes cows and iron. But that's just to get industry points. I don't even see a place where I can purchase it. Well, there's one. Is there one that I can look at? No. So I think the thing that makes the brass pipes has to go here. Oh, there's one here too. Oh, and another one here. So we make the copper ingots, and then I'm sure something has to go here or here to make these pipes. Also, the glass, sand is used to make glass. We know that. I might have to use this one to make glass, or maybe this one over here. And then we have a wheat industry that then makes cows, and then the cows feed that. Okay. This is challenging. And no more than 2 specialist thing. That blows. What I need to do is play a game once where I do this, get my gold star, and then not worry about it, and then get the other 2 gold stars in a second game. Okay, so this has 8 passengers. That means we can definitely do some good passenger routes. That one's 6, not as good, not as good. And then maybe there's passengers in these other ones, but it won't say. Nope, that one's 6. That one's also only 6. Maybe we don't do passengers this time. I mean, we could get a back and forth here. You know, we could have both trains go to this town, and then just one of them goes here, the other one goes there. We could do that. And that would be our 2 specialists. We're basically hiring the the profit people, right? I do get to have 10 trains. These upper cities aren't needed for anything other than just initial money making. This one here I'm going to need. I'm going to use this one a lot. But see, this is a nothing city. Once we deliver, that's a nothing city. This is a nothing. Although I could use this to deliver cows here and here, and that's just a good money-making opportunity. Okay, so how do I want to do this? I think, well, I could do this or this. This is probably better. Because then I can send this way if I need to. I might be wrong on that. So let's say I want to get a passenger route going. I would do something like this. I could have this go and connect on the back end, so I'm not interfering with the cow delivery. Can I come through here again? I cannot. So you can see there's 10 of them. And see, this one only has 6. So this is actually the bigger city. So this city, what if I did something like here? See, that's also just 6. So we're gonna have 15,000, and then the 30,000 is gonna unlock, and yeah, it's 50 for the big guys. The question is, do I do the 2 specialists or not? The big one is 30 grand.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. And then this one, we'll get the 20 grand one. So there's our 2 specialists. Can't hire any more the rest of the mission. That spent all of our money, but I'm okay with that. So now we gotta wait for them to load. Alright, that one's off. And so is that one. Only 1,400. If I bid from here to here, I'm sure it would get more money. That one's 3 grand each, so 9 grand. That's 18 round trip. 2,800 round trip. I'm sorry, 1,400 each. 2,800. 38, 4,200, so 8,400 each way. It's still good money. I mean, we currently have 24 grand already. So let's get this going. And this. I don't want to go through and destroy a building. Oh, I don't have the money. Go ahead and get that started. We'll build a second station. So we're going to modify this guy to load and unload there. and it'll do that the rest of the game. We don't really need to touch it. I mean, I could try to unload over here, but there's no point. This guy is perfectly capable of paying for it. So now it just becomes a matter of which of these do I unlock next? I mean, we need 70 grand to unlock one. I think we want to get the iron ore going, because I have a clear recipient here who needs it. So I gotta get up to 70. That should happen quick enough. I mean, I'm getting 18 grand every round trip here. This is giving me 1,000 a pop. Then he's gonna load some cows, and we're gonna get 2,000 a pop over here. It's not producing the cows quick enough, but this trip here will help. I'm only going to get 6 grand from this. Man, 70 grand. Feels like it's forever, but I guess I'm almost there. Alright, so there we go. I gotta get coal and iron. So there's the iron that I need to go here and to here, actually. And then this is another one of those towns that don't do anything but just consume. So I could, for example, modify this route to go between these two. That might make a little more money than going over here, who is going to be a big part of the copper industry. So I'll go ahead and at least get production started so we can get up to the 14. So I need 1902 before I unlock the next train. Alright, so this guy finally has a lot of cows. At 2,000 each, this will start finally making some decent money for us. And yeah, he's going to keep making cows, which is good. We're up to 29,000, also good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just get this going. Remember, I only need to do this to get the points. The industry point, and then after that, I'm going to go straight through here and deliver to here, because this is the ultimate place it needs to go. So I can start. How do I want to do this? We'll do coal mine there. And then this guy, I think I want to go this way. I will. And then we can have this one deliver right there. Here we go. We can make a pipe factory. That was for sure. We can make another steelworks, and then, yeah, the glassworks was the other one. I don't think I want a pipe factory over here. If anything, maybe the glass works? It's either here or here for the glass works. The pipe factory, let's go back. It requires the copper ingots and coal. Now this is near coal, so that's helpful. But coal is just right here as well. So we can make the copper that we generate from there, feed this with the coal in this. I mean, that's all very self-contained. Heck, we could even go down here with it. It's just that I have to make glass somewhere. Which could be here. Like, we could do this for the glass. The only issue with this one is there's going to be some bridges involved. Here we do have an automatic bridge. So I could make that the glass, ironically enough. I could have this go up around, deliver to there, and then on his way back he could drop off the glass. That actually would work. Alright, we're at 69,000, so I need to seriously consider what I want to do next. Do I want to keep delivering passengers between these two? Part of me is like, no, I want to see about maybe coming this way. See, that doesn't work. Oops. So now we're not... Let me finish dropping this one off. Okay, I'm going to pause. We're going to load, unload, unload. So we're really getting a small amount of money going there. This is a little further away, so we should get a bit more money. There, we're getting 3,000 each. And you know what? I'm going to actually fix this. So they don't need to conflict with each other anymore. 2,100 each. That's better. That's definitely better. And then we're gonna get this finished soon enough. I'm sitting on 70 grand, so let's unlock this one, because we got some shenanigans to do here, and I can get started right away. Have some coal to deliver those 20 there, so we can knock that out of the way. And then we have this and coal. We can make this and then come here and do that. And then also I want to get this in place. And we're going to destroy some track and fix it so he's got his own little spot. Now this is available for this. And we're almost done here, which is good. And we're in 1902 already. So September, we're going to unlock the new. Now all we just do is we just change the unload location to there. to add that much track. And then we get some track going from here. Modify this guy to load and unload there. And we can eventually shut that part off if I need to deliver the ore elsewhere, which I do need to deliver down to here. Alright, so now we're sitting on 44,000, so let's get this in place. This is another consumption city. Alright, so we're going to get a bunch of stuff going. We got that in place. Gonna upgrade our trains. Alright, so now we got an extra car, so our passengers are going to make us more money. Oops. I'm just going to take the lower one. Let's start delivering to there. The reason you want the better one is just for the speed. Yeah, we're making lots of money. And what I could do is, when I finish delivering all the steel here, I can switch and then just pick up the steel and go through my own town to deliver it over here. That's actually really cool. We can do that. I am going to upgrade him. Need him to be a little faster at delivering that coal. I don't think I need him to be faster, because these cows take a long time to produce. Definitely don't need him to be faster. So that's producing 6. Now, one of the things I could do is alternate. I could have him deliver here, come back, and then deliver there. And I can have him deliver here, come back, and then deliver there. It's a way to space out the deliveries so I'm not over-delivering coal. But doing this here, where he comes up and does the drop-off, that's allowing the coal to burn. So all the time he's spending coming up here to deliver the coal and then turn around, it's allowing this to dissipate. Although it is dissipating very slow, and there's only one more iron left, but he'll deliver the next iron in time. So yeah, technically nothing's burning, but now it is. Okay, so we got that going. I'm at 126,000. So let's get a little smarter here. This is going to be a busy plant, so we're going to... Oh, that's fine. We're going to now connect here. To there. Now what I could do is I could have him deliver coal and then go up and deliver this, because this here is too much. Yeah, that's too much. So I'm at 123,000. Let's spend 70 and get that unlocked. So now we can seriously look at what we can do here. So if I'm going to build stations, I can do 3 of them here, which this looks like I have to do this way. And I'm building 3 of them right off the bat. We do need to get some sand just to here. Now that is only necessary to get production points, but I think it's still a viable thing to do. So I'm going to get that there. We'll get that going. Now, what this is setting up for is I could have the sand go through and make this the glassworks, which means this guy is going to be the pipe factory. I think I'm okay with that. I need 40 grand. Alright, so this is done. So I gotta modify this one to start unloading here. And I'm gonna get another train. To unload there. I just realized this guy needs coal. So I'm going to be delivering coal up here and then coming back and delivering coal there. And then this guy, he's going to deliver his, whatever that is, the copper ore, and then he's going to pick up this and deliver it to here. So he'll do both of these. But right now we're just doing our initial delivery. And yeah, I do want 2 of these. And we can... Heck, we could even have it come around the back. We're going to do it that way. And then we'll modify his route. So he's going to come back and load coal again, but this time he's going to unload it there. And then this here... modify him. He's gonna pick up this and unload it there, and then after he's finished unloading, he'll come back and get another load of that. And then the last piece gonna do that, and then we'll need a third one that'll deliver to here. And it might be the same guy. Like, he's going to deliver to here, and then eventually continue the route to deliver to there, and then come back and get more of these, deliver to here, and so forth. Because I am running out of trains. So let's get the third one in. Let's get the track. Like that. We're going to... Why does it say load persons? Oh! I need to load this. I need to load this, not that. This is just a dead city. Oh my goodness. Alright. Oh, this third guy. We're gonna load from here to there. Let's do a couple rounds of that. Actually, I don't need him to do that either. It's this guy. We're delivering the ingots here, but really I need to deliver the ingots to there, which is just as far away. Okay, so I got that mess to deal with. Let's get the glassworks built. And then this one, we could do another steelworks. I don't think we need to. We're going to deliver our last steel right there. I mean, another steelworks would be interesting, because then I can keep making money off of this one. The problem is the trains. I can only build 2 more trains. Although I'm doing fine, actually. So this one's coming in the middle. So we're going to come out. This guy needs to be upgraded. We're going to upgrade him to the August. And then we're going to stop unloading sand there, and instead we're going to unload sand here. We got to do that a couple times to get the glass going. And then this guy, we have 3 more we need to do there, and then we can start doing the pipes. I'm at 1905, I need to get to 1912. I feel like we got this one in the bag. I do have to get this going another way, though. So we need bridges. And I think the best bridge would be here. 105,000. Oof, that was an expensive bridge. And then we could do... just like that. So as soon as he's finished delivering his piece, we'll modify his route. We got him going. As soon as this finishes, we'll modify that route. I think we got this. I'm gonna upgrade him to an August though. We need him to go a little faster. See, this one's full, so this trip is a little... Alright, so we're going to stop delivering there, and instead we're going to deliver there. Yeah, that's just a wasted trip, but it's okay. We're okay. This, like we said, we got to get this going, and now we can modify his route to pick up glass and drop off on the way back. Done. And then this guy, same deal. We're going to now drop off here. Done. Beautiful. And then we're going to have one last train. Load and unload here. And that's totally overkill. What do you mean you can't find route? This is what I mean. Like, the game is just dumb. So now I'm going to do this, and he'll come out. Alright, I actually have one more train available. So what do I do with it? Well, I mean, there's no population here. I can do another passenger route between here and here. Heck, I even can do one all the way back here. So we're at 1906. I have 6 years to deliver 30, 30, and 30. This one is probably one of the longer delivery paths. I mean, I could try to build a second one. So I know if I do this, it's going to be on the first track. So what we have to do is that, and then that, to get him to move over to this track. Okay, now I gotta pause. Let's fix the stuff we did. The other thing I gotta do funds. So before I unpause, I absolutely need to load this. And then we can figure out where he's going to go after this. Alright, so he's loaded. I got 32 grand. I have another one coming back, which of course we're full up on coal. So I'm going to have him skip the coal delivery and go straight to the iron ingots. And we're going to ask him to wait for a full load. Get that in place. Try to do some signaling here. There. So that'll help get 2 loads to the steel. Upgrade him so he moves a little faster. As you can see, we got a weak link in the tent there. Like, what's this guy doing? "1906. I have 6 years. I should be able to pull this off." It looked like a very complicated map, but there's an elegance to this map. Like, I don't have a lot of track zigzagging going on, and I like that. I like that a lot. This map was made for me. This is working. That is working. It's the one that's furthest behind. I can only, produce as quickly as I can here. I mean, that guy's loading. He should be close to done. Here he is. Yeah, see, there's only 3 ready for him. He's already back. There's plenty of materials. So the issue is just it just doesn't produce fast enough. But we're getting it done. It's getting done. It's 1907. It's one of the things I like about train games. It's just fun watching the trains move. When I was a kid, I liked those RC, HO scale trains. Although they never worked as well. The dang electricity between the tracks would constantly break circuit. And I'm only going to get one of these. And that's fine. We're not going to have this one wait to load like the other one. What he did was he made sure that this is running. So it's running the whole time this guy's gone, and he's coming back, and he'll come back and get some more. The steel is actually ahead now because I got the 2 trains doing that. This one is actually on pause, but only briefly. This is one where we would actually maybe be better off using the middle train. So this one, there was, so like we're gonna skip, we're not gonna deliver any more coal. He actually has coal cars on him. Alright, 1907, well-oiled machine at this point. So I'm going to speed it up. So that one, we can finish the quest. So don't technically need 2 trains doing it anymore. So let's actually do something about that. We're gonna sell that train. We'll just let the 1 train do his thing. I honestly don't know what I could do here. I could try to, you know, make this industry blow up by somehow delivering copper all the way over there. I just don't think it's worth it. So I'm just gonna keep going. So this guy has quite a bit. And there's some glass coming back. Bang, 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 bang. There we go, the glass is done. 27. We're at 1908. We're almost 4 years early. And now we're just making money that we don't even need anymore. Probably a gripe with this game is everything's about delivery goals. Money's currently... sometimes money's an issue. Well, actually... Oh, look at this. I didn't deliver 80... Oh, no. I didn't deliver the 80 ingots. Oh, no. Oh, no. That was so easy to do. Wow. Well, I don't have to do the 2 specialist thing anymore. But anyways, let me pause this. That's so insane that I failed on the easiest one of the 3. Okay, I'm back. I'm playing it again. It is 1907. And you can see I'm at 10, 13, and 22. I need to deliver 20 of these to get it done. I did violate the specialist rule, but who cares? I already got that gold. And I did something almost identical, but I did a little different. I actually have a passenger route that you could see... Oh man, they keep getting tangled up. They weren't getting tangled up for the longest time, and now they are. But anyways, I had two of them just looping between these two cities. They gave 3,000 each, so it was an 18,000 run. And then just for because I started running out of people, like because the upgraded trains are delivering more, I made a route all the way to here, and it was working just fine. But now it's, you know, crapping out on me like this. So here you can see I have one direction, the other direction, and then this, of course, is multi-direction. And then what I was doing is having this guy go through here. So the idea is I come out of here and then I merge like so. He also needs a light. And then if I were to replace this train, we're basically loading, unloading, and I probably should just go here. You know what? Let's clear all this. Just so they don't clash with each other anymore. It's not like I need money anymore. Load, unload, and load again. That specialist. Ooh. And yeah, we can upgrade our trains again. So yeah, I have everything going. I don't even need to beat 1912, but I am. And the other thing you'll see I did different is I actually built another station here, and I'm using this one to feed both of them. And then I had it so both of these guys were delivering steel to here, but these train lights was causing them to get jumbled. So now this one is dedicated to going here, and then I have this one dedicated to selling here, and that's also going to help me get to the 80 quicker, because this is a really long trip. And so if I have a shorter trip here, I can sell steel quicker. So the steel is done. I have 10 more of these and 10 more of those. So I got to be careful. I got to make sure I hit the 80 here before this happens. And I think I will, because like I said, this has a shorter trip now. So he's going to drop off some coal, pick up some of that iron, and drop it off. And then this guy's got to go all the way to here and then back before he'll deliver that glass. And he needs at least 2 more trips. Both of them do. And I lived up to my name. I bought the middle. Oh. Where's the middle one? This is all out of whack. Anyways, he's the middle guy. So I guess if you look at these trains and you want to, let's say I wanted to upgrade it, there's that middle one right there. So I actually am using... And this should be upgraded, in fact. Let's do it. Because here you can see the coal is plenty caught up. This one should be upgraded as well. So we did it. We got the silver, or we delivered the iron, and we have the gold. It looks like a silver bar, but it's an iron bar, or maybe even a steel bar, I guess, depending on how some people like to call it. And so yeah, we're going to deliver. I'm going to be well under the 1912. In fact, I'm going to speed it up now. That has to go all the way up, but this one will finish the game because we just hit our objective there. Then last objective is when that guy comes down. This is a beautiful map. This is peaceful. Like when I have a stressful day at work, I want to play a map like this. And it's peaceful because everything has its place. There's no overlap. And there it is. So we delivered all the goods necessary for them to make a submarine. And yeah, it's saying we got 2 gold stars, but the key thing is I really only needed to get 1. So I'm at 3 gold stars. Oh no. It still isn't giving me credit. No! I did not need to use that extra specialist. It's still not giving me credit for an extra gold star. Oh, you jerk. Alright, well, I'm going to have to just do that on my own. The formula is there. There's nothing to show anymore. Thanks for watching. Stay awesome.